Well, boys, I'm out here today trying to get my shotgun ready for turkey season. I wanted to try out a couple of different rounds with a couple of different chokes. So I'm going to be trying out the Nitro Turkey from Remington, and I'm also going to be trying out the Winchester Longbeard XR, and I'm going to try out the full choke that came with the shotgun, and then I've also got a Carlson Longbeard XR turkey choke. So we're going to try both of these through both chokes and just see what kind of patterns we get off of them. The only other thing I'm concerned with is I've noticed this is slightly larger than most 3-inch rounds that I've found. So I don't know if there's going to be a feeding issue, but we'll also find that out today. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start out with the full choke that came with the shotgun and the Remington Nitro Turkey. Alright, so this was the Remington Nitro Turkey with the full choke. Hopefully y'all can see that pretty good. Not bad. Several of them are in the kill zone. It's definitely a dead turkey. So next we're going to use the same choke, use the full choke with the Winchester Longbeard XR. Alright, so I went ahead and loaded 2 of these Winchester Longbeards because I want to see if there's going to be a feeding issue with the length. So let's see what happens. Well, it ejected the other one and fed the other one in, but it also seems to have done something to my shotgun because it is not operating properly. As you can see, my bolt is not going all the way forward, so I'm going to have to try to figure out what's going on with that before I can move any further. Alright, so we've got the Remington Longbeard, or the Carlson Longbeard XR choke with the Remington Nitro turkey loads. Alright, that was the Remington Nitro with the Carlson Longbeard XR turkey choke. You can see it did pretty good with that choke. I mean, compared to the Remington with the full choke, it's a big difference. So I'll lay them all out at the end and see which one's the best pattern combo. But that right there does look really good. So next we're going to do the Winchester Longbeard XR with the Carlson Longbeard XR choke. And I'm going to go ahead and load 2 like I did the first time and see if I have that same feeding issue. And if I do, as much as I really want to use this, if it's going to mess up my shotgun every time, obviously I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to see what kind of problems we have this next time and go from there. Well, that's what I was afraid of. These shells are just a little too long and it's not wanting to feed in there all the way, so I guess I'm either going to have to buy a new shotgun or just stick with the 2 3/4 shells, or unless I can find some Remington nitro in a 3. I really wanted to use these, but I'm not going to be able to use them in this particular shotgun. So let's see how the pattern turned out anyway. Alright, so here's the final results. I've got the Remington nitro with the full choke, and it did okay. You got several of them in the kill zone. Then you got the Winchester Longbeard with the full choke, which you can see has a lot tighter pattern. You definitely got a lot more in the kill zone than you did with the Remington nitro, using the same just factory full choke. And then we've also got the Remington nitro with the Carlson Longbeard choke, and when you compare it to that same round with just a factory full choke, you can see a pretty big difference there. Got a lot more in the kill zone using the Carlson choke. And then of course we've got the Winchester Longbeard XR, which I labeled wrong, but it's the Winchester Longbeard XR with the Carlson Longbeard choke, and it's got a really tight pattern, but I noticed it did shoot a little low and to the left. But if you compare it to that same round with the full choke, you can see it holds a lot tighter pattern with the Carlson choke, and you still got plenty of them in the kill zone. It's just, for some reason with me, it seems to shoot low and to the left. But out of all of them, they're all going to kill a turkey. The only one that I would say I wouldn't use would just be my regular full choke with the Remington nitro. I would like to use the Winchester Longbeard with the Winchester, or with the Carlson choke, but I was having feeding issues out of that. So if I can get the feeding issues figured out, I may use that, or I may just buy a dedicated turkey shotgun that it'll work better in. The shotgun I'm currently using is just a cheap Hatfield shotgun from Walmart. I think I paid like maybe $210 for it, and just added some vinyl camo. It's been a decent shotgun for what it is, but I don't know, it seems to have problems with these turkey loads. So I may just end up getting a more higher end shotgun for my turkey hunting, and just leave this one for doing other stuff like squirrel and dove. I've killed plenty of squirrels and doves with it. So, but out of all of them, I'd say the Remington Longbeard with the Carlson Longbeard choke definitely held a tighter pattern. So that's what I would like to use if I can get the shotgun figured out.